To know me is to love me.
4-drink minimum, to know me is to love me. I have this really weird thing where I get really upset. Like if someone says pineapple doesn't belong on a pizza, I get genuinely upset. Like, you don't have the right to say that pineapple doesn't belong on a pizza. You have the right to say you don't like pineapple on a pizza and you don't want pineapple on your pizza, but you don't get to decide what doesn't go on a pizza.
That's right.
The background music makes it all better. So, like...
The best part is this is like my kid's ukulele.
Hey,
so it's not
really...
mine.
Oh god,
really
I come back to a fucking Kickstarter promo video.
And you can put ketchup on your eggs if you want. We're not going to tell you you can't. You can just do it. That doesn't mean I'm going to like it. But that doesn't mean that ketchup doesn't belong on eggs. You're allowed to do that.
Times were tough, so I sold my soul. And I don't think I'll ever regain control. Devil looked me in the eye, and I looked the other way. What else could I do? I just stared at the doorway, knew I'd rather be drunk with you. I'd rather be drunk.
Mamagon's in this movie. I have no idea who that is.
Hey, if it's the time in your life where you need to get a Mamagon, go get one. Like, I mean, cancer's pretty scary. Hey, Internet! Highway 47 here with you another time. Everything's even more wrong than usual, and we're celebrating that with a 4-drink minimum. I'm Shaggy B. With me is Dracofunk. Tell the world, Dracofunk. Tell them what's on your mind, or don't.
I already started drinking.
Good plan, so did I. And with us is the ever tumescent Vomit.
The two what?
Tumescent.
I use smaller words. I am simple smooth brain.
It means the same thing as what I called you like last week, which was turgid.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't remember that last week. I was probably actually amused by something and not horribly depressed.
Yeah. Hey, none of that here. It is a 4-drink minimum tonight, and we are we're watching a Godzilla movie. Can you believe that? Because I can't. I can't believe it's Gigant. Godzilla versus Gigan. I'm going to keep drinking now. And what I'm drinking is White Claw Hard Seltzer 70, which is 70 calories, 3% alcohol by volume. And I decided to be responsible earlier, and then I have regretted and rescinded that decision, and I have more beer on the way. What you drinking, Dracofunk?
Tonight I'm all Redbridge.
Just pure and simple.
Yep, I have 4 of them here, and I have 3 more outside should I need them.
All right. Vomit, how about you?
Oh, thought I'd have some Kraken, Depression, and Coke.
Yeah. Sounds about right. It is the 4th of September, 2020, as we're recording, and, leave a message in the comments and tell us how you reached a new low this week, because we all have. And, as the family we are, we should bitch about it.
It's extremely likely that this episode will go up around the same time I have a new child being born. So if that depresses you, leave that in the comments below. And if you have any children that are being born this week, email them to highway47productions@gmail.com.
Along with a pizza roll.
Yeah, because I don't have Facebook, so I can't see baby pictures.
And if you have any good newborn recipes, email them to Harry Potter Crockpot Recipes@gmail.com. And be sure to leave your address so we know where to send the police.
Can I be honest with you? Like, my whole big dive into crockpot recipes was actually because I was having a child. We made and froze like 20 crockpot recipes, and
it's legit the best thing.
Yeah.
Like you just throw everything in a pot and you leave it on, and then you just had a kid, so you're in this like weird half awake. Well, you didn't just have the kid, I hope. But you have a newborn in the house, and like those first 2 weeks, time just doesn't matter. Like nothing matters. There's just a noise, and you wake up and you nurture, or you can't nurture, and you get your significant other to wake up, and then they hate you for the rest of the next period of time that doesn't matter. Occasionally, you go to a window and you see if the sun is out or not. Raccoons just eat your feet, whatever. It's just a weird time.
Hey, for everybody out there, if you're in this situation, we planned a little bit ahead. My first child came exactly 2 weeks early, but we'd already planned ahead. So, we had a good amount of those pre-meals, and some of them would last us like 2 days. We'd wake up, put one in the refrigerator to thaw out because we froze them. And then the next day...
And then the other child would cook dinner.
Not yet, but they're getting there because they help out now. But we would just, get up, around noon and dump it into a crock pot and turn it on. And that was it. Nothing else. And like dinner was already being made, and it only took us 5 minutes. It took longer to clean the crock pot out than it did to, make dinner.
And if you don't even want to do that step, they make those little crock pot bags. The most fantastic thing ever. You just throw those things out, put a new one in there. You're killing the environment, but you don't need to clean your crock pot.
Well, that's what modern family living is about, is destroying the environment. So,
for convenience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I wasn't, I wanted to save the environment, but I mean, you destroy it if you want. It's yours to destroy.
Yeah, I mean, you're the only person that
the environment, but at the same time, our first child was very allergic to reusable diapers, so those little shit sacks are going right into the landfill.
Cool.
Yep, we're terrible.
Hey, so we're watching Godzilla vs. Gigan. Shaggy B, tell me about it.
It's a movie that I don't know anything about. Can you help me with that, Dracofunk?
I sure can. It came out in Japan in 1972. It came out in the USA in 1977. I saw this under the title of Godzilla on Monster Island. Right? Yeah.
That sounds like the title of
the
another
box,
movie
man.
we've watched now. Oh, right, yeah.
I don't know. I never look at the freaking box.
See, I try to look at the box, but I don't ever find anything. I'm like, box, did stuff on the box, and then like...
Anyway, it has an IMDb rating of 5.7.
Oh.
I mean, it's like, looking at the box is like reading the instructions. Who has time for that?
That's a good point.
And, I see, it...
You know something that pisses me off
about... It has two titles on it, and I just saw the bottom one. I didn't look at the top.
Yeah, this is the way all those crack and release-in ones go.
To be fair, there's probably a third title, but I can't read Japanese. Actually, it looks like 4. I don't know. So on a tangent, you know what pisses me off about recent modern things?
Lots of things. I hear you talk about modern things and hate them all.
I do hate a lot of things. And here's another one. So, reading the directions, right? No. I can be talked into doing that now and then, right? But everybody is, replacing written directions with an unnecessarily long video.
Oh, God.
I'm actually with you on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Where it takes... It might take me 10 seconds to skim the 3-page booklet and then another 15 seconds to read the 2 points that I need to read. But I have to sit through 4.5 minutes of, hey there, I'm Jessica from down the thing, and it's just so nice that you're using this thing that we have for you here, and I'm just going to open this up right here, and then I'll tell you all about how to use it. And we're so happy and proud. Yeah.
So why is it all those people from North Dakota?
Say that one more time for me, Dracofunk.
Why are all these people who make these videos from North Dakota? Don't you know?
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't really know, but
you want to know what I really hate about those videos? It's when they're here it is, and then they show the product, and then there's 30 seconds of like somebody demonstrating the product, like from an infomercial.
Yeah.
It's like, this is what it'll look like when you're done. Aren't you so excited? And then there's like a little jingle to it.
And God help you if it's like a piece of software, right? If it's like computer software, because then it's like, okay, do all the spiel. Just wait a second while I build my computer and then start it up, and then you have to watch all of that. Like I know how to open a window. Yes, I understand that clicking a button that says okay, I can also press enter. Oh my God, tell me how to send an email, Like, yeah.
You had to watch a video to send an email?
Times are tough.
Don't, man. I spent
Remember the last video how you got me mad? I'm sorry.
I spent literally 6 hours of my day today trying to schedule one virtual meeting. 6 entire hours doing just that.
Gonna put a lot of distortion on that.
Please do. I think that's the most I've ever literally quaked in rage on one of these shows.
So while we're on the subject of instructions, how are we going to watch this, Shaggy?
Well, that's a great question, Vomit. Would you like to help me with how to do that?
No, I want to hear you do it in your North Dakota voice.
Well, you see there. Okay, hi there. I'm Janelle from up down at the main office, and I'm just so glad that you're here with us today, trying to watch this here video with us, don't you know?
Yeah.
And you'll want to make sure, first of all, that you got yourself a DVD player. Now, there's a lot of players out there that look a lot like DVD players. So what you want to do there is look for the big symbol on the front there that says DVD. And if you don't have one of those, then what you're going to need to do is just pack that thing right up in the box and just shove it right on up your ass, because you ain't watching. This is not the time.
I'm gonna cut this.
If you shove it up your ass, that's the best place to be watching shit.
Just get your DVD started, hit pause, take it back to the very beginning. And Shaggy's gonna give you a countdown. It's gonna go like this. And by go like this, I mean we're just gonna do it right now.
All right, this is Godzilla versus Gigan, and we are starting it together in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I actually started the movie, so I assume that's what you meant?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right.
If you did not actually start the movie, just like rewind our thing back a little bit and then
No,
start
watch it
with
the whole way, get us a view, and then start it from the beginning and listen to all that crap we said again.
Yeah, just let the YouTube video play through and then come back in like an hour and a half. You got something better to do anyway.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
our jokes will make
Godzilla.
more sense the second time. Like, look at this. He's ready to play basketball.
That was a little stereotypical of him there. Hey, Godzilla versus
Gigan.
titles on the screen.
Godzilla versus titles. Well, considering we just talked about his stereotypes, that makes sense.
Wow, metal spheres.
You like spheres?
We have many shiny
Round
ones, rounder ones, silver ones. Ooh, these ones blink. These blink yellow.
Watch this one here. It blinks every now and then sometimes it doesn't.
Oh, you can see the filaments in these spheres. We're working on red spheres. They're not here yet. Wow, the big sphere.
Cast.
Can you see the
Yes,
camera
most
guy
of our
reflected
spheres
in
were.
those spheres?
Most of our spheres were die-cast, yes. Hey, HAL 9000.
I'm sorry, Dave. I can't sphere that for you.
Isn't this the last movie with that one guy in the suit?
Is it? I think we have 3 more movies with that one guy.
Ah!
Ah!
Kablamo.
Ah, tanks.
Splark. Warg.
That's not what that says.
And then
Oh.
everything was destroyed.
Yes.
Same room as like the newsrooms in most of the other movies.
Yeah. It used to be a newsroom. Now it's a comic book room.
And now that Kim Jong-un runs it.
Oh, that was deeper than I expected.
That's what
Every-
she said.
It's
Nice.
Here's an example of somebody that stinks. I gotta say, I do kind of like the mod, disco sort of hip to the youth kind of.
1972 sort of.
Yeah, like the super like trendy Godzilla, rather than the like formal and like all business sort of Godzilla.
Yeah.
Like this has nightclubs and like cool furniture and trench coats, and
What did he say?
I think he just called her a bitch.
That's what I thought.
He did call her a bitch. Black Cross.
World Children's Land construction site.
Fucking metal. Oh, it's harder to get booze out of my booze backpack from where I'm at now.
Wow.
And-
White
yeah,
people.
like
problems.
weird real life to models. Oh yeah, this is the Godzilla.
Wow. It's a fake Godzilla.
It's a Godzilla sized Godzilla tower.
Wow. They made a plastic model of a rubber model of a fake monster. Oh god, and it's a plastic model of a plastic model of a rubber model of a fake monster.
And everyone acts like Inception was a new idea.
This is a picture of a plastic model of a plastic model of a rubber model of a fake monster. I just made a description of a picture. Oh god.
Opening another beer.
This is number 2.
Mm-hmm. I bet they're gonna have peace there.
Peace and carrots. Is that a warp core?
It can be. If you let it be in your imagination.
If you follow your heart and truly believe, it can be a warp coil.
You could start by redecorating. What?
What? What?
Some issues, dude. Listen to how excited I am.
You were right. This was the suit actor's last movie.
Huh, I'll be damned.
There's Mothra. and there's Mantis,
This is all.
and
Hey, it's that guy.
Hey, it's Spider.
Gorosaurus.
Kurosawa.
Oh yeah, and your favorite.
What? Oh no.
Is that the same shirt that that bitch was wearing?
Hey, it's the bitch. She's entering door number 1.
She's still wearing that shirt.
She is.
Oh, she's a reporter.
Naturally.
Of course.
Bitch Martin. Gramble. Scrudlet.
It's
Only to a bitch.
not like you wear that shirt every day.
Yeah. Wow. At the corner. Whoa, weird like artifacting on the bricks there. That was cool.
I saw that.
Fifth floor.
Oh,
Thanks.
looks
Thanks
like
for-
I'm going to have to jump.
Oh, draw.
Wait, no, that's not you.
Guess I'll pick it up. Everybody runs into that guy.
Stick it to the man, dude.
Yeah, that'll show the man, dude.
Yeah, hold it out in the open some more. Like, don't just like put it away as soon as you pick it up. Like,
Why does that sphere have an oil derrick in it?
It's the oil sphere.
it has an oil fixation.
Haha. I want to build like I want a Stirling engine.
Camera sphere watches you.
You need that and a Tesla coil.
I do. Theoretically, I could power the Stirling engine with the Tesla coil.
The world sphere points where you are.
Duh.
What did you expect to happen? That is not the sound that phone makes. I'm sorry. Hi, everybody.
Who's that one guy in Police Academy?
You know
who I'm talking about?
I know who you're talking about, but I don't know his name.
Okay, did he go to work drunk?
It's more spheres.
We keep the lumpy ones in the special room.
Look, there's spears on the door.
Those are flat spheres, commonly referred to as circles. The Cherisphere.
I like to call them Earths myself. Yes, sphere. I mean, sir. Sphero.
I want that desk.
Thought he was going to draw a gun.
She's a bitch.
No, that's the one in the shirt.
Yeah, and she was completely shirtless.
I mean, I didn't see a shirt.
It wasn't like, the white and red diamond shirt.
Yeah. I just realized her shirt was covered in cubes.
Not spheres. That's how you know she's evil.
Yes, exactly. Sorry, I don't negotiate with bitches.
Oh, that's a soundbite.
What the hell is Japanese? That's like... What? It's like the Japanese Lou Albano. Are you sure?
It's just a piece of corn.
Corn on the gun.
You can't own pistols in Japan. Super Mario? It's just my corn dildo.
I appreciate how they went back to his apartment.
Oh, I had it backwards. Okay.
He's not an asshole because he's eating corn.
I've never met him.
If he was an asshole, he'd be eating an apple.
That's true. You guys ever been to the Children's Museum in Indianapolis?
No, but you've asked me that on a recording before.
You should go. It's cool.
Yeah.
Well, we have not been out of this whole COVID situation since the last time you asked.
That's a good point. All right, so let's recap here.
Yeah.
He's a dipshit. This may or may not be the same woman as the other woman. There's a corporate guy that he's trying to get a job for, who also is something about a satellite and a theme park.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you looking for a deeper plot here?
No, I'm looking for any plot here. I'm just trying to make sure that I understand the lack of anything going on.
Here's what's going on. Some big corporate guy is making a children's theme park.
Yes.
And he's probably evil. And the whole theme park has evil motives that are hidden. And the guy with the mustache is the main henchman to the chairman. And dipshit is working for them.
Okay.
And
how does bitch figure into this?
We don't know. Bitch is just bitch, but the one girl is trying to expose him with her hippie brother who eats corn.
All right, so hippie Lou Albano and random girl aren't connected to bitch in any way.
No.
All right. The guy always wears the same pink shirt and tie, no matter what color his trench coat is.
Oh,
Oh no, you tapped him on the
Oh.
shoulder and knocked him out.
I've been dramatically tainted.
Oh, I've been told to fall down.
So they're playing that tape, and that tape I bet is going to like summon the monsters.
Oh, like it just did? Someone is listening to a reel-to-reel tape recorder. Oh, they must
like
use cassettes.
I kind of like Angerus.
I just forget his name.
Angerus.
Hey, I agree with shit. This doesn't make any sense.
His name is Angerus.
No, not like
That
the
doesn't make
guy.
any sense.
Okay, orange and pink, man. Like,
He's evil enough to coordinate any colors he wants.
He's like,
We're the monsters on Monster Island.
first down.
Wait, hold on.
Uh-huh.
Are they talking?
Oh my god, they are talking.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
So we're kind of in the dip of quality of Godzilla movies. Not to say that there's like a lot of good, amazing ones, but we're
I was gonna
definitely in the like lower region of good ones.
I was gonna say nadir, but that implies that this is the bottom. Oh. Oh, did thought to bring a hard hat this time. That's good.
We'll save lives, man.
Yeah, right. I don't have an orange trench coat, but I have an orange hard hat. Maybe they won't notice. Alto flute raises this a half a point.
So we're at 1/2 point.
Yep. Focus on the decanter. Focus on the decanter. Focus on the decanter. Focus on the decanter.
Steve Martin?
My lighter.
The layouts.
Ronson.
Total
What about like orange and pink guy?
His name is
Piece
Cr-
my
cr-
eye.
Crustino.
Crustino.
That sounds like some stupid like Pizza Hut like pizza thing, square pizza that they'd come up with.
If there's cheese in the crust, I'll eat it.
Chekhov's bowl of bananas. I was looking at that bowl like a minute ago, like, oh, I wonder where there's a bowl of bananas there.
Chekhov's bowl of bananas. If a bowl of bananas appears in the scene, characters better eat them.
At least we know, like, how big everything is now.
True. I think Captain Lou is a vegetarian. I think that's his gimmick. Please. What's wrong? We're stupid.
It's not wrong.
I'm not going to listen to anything else he says after, like, in this whole explanation. I don't even care. He just said it all right there. Yeah, it's the bullshit. Yep, whatever. Cool. Yep. Yeah, dude. Yep. You're stupid.
Why?
Oh, it's this song.
Is this like the next day, or is this the same day?
Does time matter?
I only ask because like they haven't changed, and that guy hasn't like went home.
This is like a cartoon where people only have
I
one
like how
out.
he went to a publishing company and came out with a cigarette.
Oh my god, why are they driving backwards? I assume because that's what backup cameras look like. Fisheye lens. That's the joke.
I'm swimming to Japan, going to check out what that sound was.
I'm gonna smash a guy.
Let's take that out of context. That hairbrush.
Captain Lou.
That comb. That is a hell of a comb.
I want a comb like that. I need a comb like that.
Email your biggest comb to highway47s@gmail.com.
To be fair, I think I have the longest hair out of all of us right now.
Yes, you do. I have not shaved my head in about 3 days.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have the second longest hair, and that's
Yes, you do.
tad.
I might be beating out Scroddick right now. I don't know if he's clean shaving his head right now. I have been, but I haven't done it since Tuesday.
Is that a Datsun?
Yes, it is. I don't know. Where are we going? 40 miles. Dun, dun, dun.
Yamano.
I've decided that I really want a 70s Japanese economy car.
I think you want about everything vehicle-wise that came out of Japan from the 70s.
Yeah, probably.
I feel obligated to do what this sign says.
Yeah. Enter password to proceed. I don't remember what the prompt actually says. It's been a long time since I used Linux. Good afternoon. Boom, boom.
Okay, this has to be a different day, right?
Nah, it's only like 40 miles.
That's a heck of a lot of cabinets.
Then who? I'm Fumio.
Oh, shaky cam.
Remember when that was like bad production value rather than like a purposeful choice?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even modern productions that use shaky cam rarely use it in casual conversation about somebody's dead son.
Unless you're watching The Office or Arrested Development or...
Okay, I wasn't thinking about TV, I was thinking about movies.
Oh.
Movies use it in action sequences to try to make things look too intense, but instead they just make everybody vomit. I mean, look what it did to me.
Yeah. You're literally vomit. Oh yeah, the guy who, like, the lawnmower guy. Kubota. Is that racist? Did I just do a racist thing?
Yeah, that would be the first racist joke on Highway 47.
No, it wouldn't. I apologize both in advance and posthumously. Wait,
What?
I don't know.
I mean, they died together, so...
Wait, I'm that guy. I don't know how to use this panel. It's covered in rectangles. Not a single sphere on this damn thing.
What's the spherometer say?
I don't know. They print on a rectangle. I can't read it.
Action tape 1.
It's action tape 1.
And carrots. I don't. Nagilum.
McGeelum? Isn't that like the guy who like the space amoeba thingy?
Yeah, he trapped the Enterprise in the void and like killed that dude, that random ensign.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum,
Ba-
bum,
ba-
bum, bum, bum,
ba-
bum,
ba-
bum,
ba-
bum,
ba- ba-da-da.
bum, 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 bum,
Da-
bum,
da-
bum,
da-
bum,
da-
bum,
da- da-
bum,
da-
bum,
da- da- da-
bum,
da-
bum.
da- 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 da-
Oh man, that is one big fucking bazooka. What?
da- 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 I listen to Stravinsky. I listen
Yeah.
to Stravinsky.
I think the last time we heard this theme, I told the story about Stravinsky turning down a movie deal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because they didn't want to pay him like what he thought he deserved.
To be fair, he probably did deserve that.
I completely agree that he absolutely deserved that. And he was right to turn them down for it. Like, you know.
For selfish reasons, I wish he hadn't, but I
Yeah.
understand.
I mean, I'm sure John Williams, you know, makes more than the equivalent of that for modern soundtracks. You know, with inflation and shit.
I mean, and he totally ripped off Stravinsky in the first Star Wars movie.
Exactly. He didn't even write original shit. He ripped off Stravinsky and Holst.
And Korngold?
Korngold?
Yeah.
Don't know that one. You stumped me.
Okay.
Which
After
one
this.
of you is Corm Gold?
Hi guys. I'm just checking things out. Are you all good?
Cool? Are you cool? Is everyone cool?
Oh, thanks. Now I can see better. Oh, no, point it over there.
None of my eyes, guys.
I'm trying to see over there, guys. Like,
I'm totally like here to help you.
a good thing all the star logos on their Jeeps are like fucked up the same way. Means they cut them out of the same bad stencil. Dude, like,
What? I think some of that was like real footage.
guys, I just need a bathroom. Like, fuck.
You just came out of the ocean. We don't believe you. You could have gone in the ocean. No one would have noticed.
Well, great. Now everybody knows that you pee in the pool. Cool. I don't. Please just let me go.
Like that was actual footage right there.
To be fair, all of this is actual footage.
That
I know what you meant, but what you said...
Ow, guys.
My forehead.
Alright, well, see you later.
Yeah, okay.
Call me if like, something happens.
So speaking of turning people away at the doorstep with like, egregious amounts of gunfire, the Jehovah's Witnesses, like, instead of coming to the door, they sent me a handwritten letter that came in the mail today. Like, it's just handwritten on like loose leaf notebook paper.
Would you like to talk about our Lord and Savior?
I wouldn't, and I appreciate that they didn't come to the door, B contributed to help the postal service by mailing bullshit out so I could see what it was and then throw it away and not have to spend all day feeling awkward about it.
You could just mail them back, thank them for their time, but you're not really interested.
That's,
and then it wouldn't really change whether they're going to mail you again or not.
No, but it would still support the postal service, and
Right.
I've never seen a wire before.
Oh,
Ooh. Say we open the door and have a conversation.
yeah. Okay, so it's late now.
All right, I have
Wait,
more alcohol.
so that was another day.
Yep.
Time doesn't matter.
My favorite thing about remember the cartoon Doug?
Yeah.
That show?
Yeah.
My favorite thing about that show is in the title sequence. They showed his closet that just had the same outfit on hangers 15 times.
I mean, that guy's wearing the same orange suit with pink.
He's worn that for days on purpose. Maybe we're being unfair. Maybe he's colorblind. That would explain it. Kill him. Captain Lou was right.
Wait, did he just say he's stupid but cunning?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Yeah, those are definitely not, things that are the same thing and can't be.
There was something in the cigarette. Something.
Ba-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-dum.
Smoking is bad. It lets the evil people know where you live.
Well, she changed her clothes.
He didn't. Oh, look.
Oh, the orange suit's gone.
What are you doing here? I had to have your opinion. That's why we have cancer.
Steal your brains.
She's still wearing the same shirt.
Bitch!
Oh, yeah, she's got a black belt.
Oh, yeah. They said that in Casualty.
Yeah, Chekhov's black belt.
That's... If she had a banana, they'd be fucked. Okay, now at least we've proven that they're two different women.
Her dress is giving me trips.
This mirrors my experience with police. Here's obvious, blatant evidence of a thing that happened. We can't do anything.
All women sit nearby. I feel bad for the guy in the Anger's suit. He doesn't even get to walk naturally.
Synchronized conductor.
Act 1.
Act 2.
2. Act 2.
We've got to at least be in Act 2 by now.
We're almost halfway through the movie.
Oh, that's good.
Wait, came to this planet?
but we only got green beans. Perfect green beans.
Hey, it's the Mushroom Kingdom.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Oh man, they were on planet Earth the entire time?
Oh man, like the ultimate sphere.
Actually, what's scary about this is the lack of stars in the background.
I don't know. The Earth's pretty bright compared to space, you know.
It's fair, but like actually pointing out that Earth exists in a void, and if you were to go out there, you would die a very terrible death, makes me uncomfortable.
That's like exactly the truth, though.
I hate the truth.
I know who these are.
Phoenix. Oh.
The
It's,
Phoenix Force and
Captain Ginyu.
Steve.
Space Chicken.
Oh.
Let's just like flip randomly.
Yeah, this is intimidating, guys.
Yeah, I'm scared shitless.
Space Chicken.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I mean, this snare player is about as good at playing snare as I am. Which is not very good. Oh, good plan, dip.
Stupid yet cunning.
So much technology in that room.
It's like 3 spheres.
Good thing we blend in.
For using the stairs, what a cunning plan. They'll never see that one.
Clang, 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 clang. Clang, 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 clang. Clang, 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 clang. Clang, 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 clunk, 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 clang, 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 clang. Choo, 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 choo. Clang, 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 clang. Oh. Huff, 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 puff. Clang, 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 clang. All right, I'm out of breath too.
I need that sound bite. That's gonna be my new ringtone.
I mean, come on, you know that's what that sounded like.
Those are futuristic space stairs.
Did he just unlock that door with a switchblade?
Yes. Yes, you did.
What? I'm here? Still? It's like Peter Sreeple. Still remote control airplanes, okay.
Don't kill me.
Oh.
You don't have to get their attention before you knock them out. Just knock them out. Oh, shit. More spheres.
I have spherophobia.
Oh, they have drills. What do you mean, you people? It's Halloween, you see.
We're gonna kill you sphere away.
Send in the head shrinkers.
No, we're wearing the same clothes we've been wearing for a month.
We are the Spherites. We come from the planet Sphere.
Isn't Earth's atmosphere mostly nitrogen?
Yeah, like almost like all of it. Like 78% nitrogen. Oh, look at that shit. That was on the water last movie. Remember the shit
God.
monster?
Yeah, the monster.
Yeah. Yeah, but some of those trucks bring Coca-Cola, and I like Coca-Cola, so you
Yeah,
know,
fuck the environment. Drink Coca-Cola.
yeah. I mean, you know. All I gotta do is melt the ice caps and
Lightning, the worst possible condition.
Wait.
oh, under our light, the colors make sense. Bum, 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 bum. Did a call and response thing there.
I appreciate that Gigan was breaking the sound barrier, but Ghidorah wasn't.
All right, bitch, wake up.
So are they actually space cockroaches?
Yeah?
Sure.
I miss the guys from like Jupiter.
I know, right? Their
Well,
Technicolor
in
uniforms.
2 movies, we have the guys from the third planet from the black hole.
Wouldn't that be LiDAR?
It would be LiDAR, yes. It can't be both laser and radar. That one's my grandma.
Your
Wait a
grandma
minute.
dragon?
Hold on a minute. They used laser radar to detect sound.
Yeah, don't you understand how science works?
I mean, who am I to question it? They used light radio waves to detect sound. They didn't use sonar. They used light radio.
Yeah. They used to use the regular radio, but it had too many calories, so they had to switch to light.
Hi, Space Chicken.
I love that one of Ghidorah's heads is a dolphin.
They call it Flipper, Flipper,
Quick!
Ghidorah's third head.
I can't rhyme that fast right now, or else I would have jumped in. Good thing they rotoscoped the fake Godzilla into this scene.
All right, I guess. I've destroyed this building. Is that good for you? Did you like it?
What? Please tell me that's not supposed to be real people. Like I'm legitimately not sure if that storefront was supposed to be like.
I'm hoping those were supposed to be mannequins.
I'm not sure if they were.
I'm
actually
on the
not
same
sure.
boat with you on that one.
Man, I want an explosion ray.
Well, you need 2 more heads first.
Apparently.
I'm just gonna walk through this building. Watch me walk through this building.
I don't like the way he's gyrating. Like, he might...
If you had a vibrator built into your crotch, you'd probably walk weird too.
You know?
Hey, don't knock it till you try it, you know?
I feel like I'm going to stand over here, knock it, and not try it.
Yeah. Who rules? Gigan rules.
The saddest part is Gigan can't go in for the high five. He only has 1 giant claw. And the only person he can high five is Ghidorah, and he doesn't even have any hands.
Man, fire. Or cheese. I'm not sure. Could be cheese powder. Seems like fire.
It's just space chicken cheese powder.
And maybe space chicken tastes pretty good with cheese powder. Make like a breading, but like put a bunch of like, Kraft macaroni and cheese powder in with like the chicken breading.
Yeah, but space chicken.
That might actually be really good. Kind of want to try that now. Kind of want to make like chicken tenders with like
space
with like cheese powder.
Oh,
might do that tomorrow.
Did Ghidorah's middle head like suddenly have a lot more hair than the other heads?
Happens to you when you get older.
Did he just
Yeah.
stand there and vibrate at the building
Mm-hmm.
and then just turn around and walk away?
Look what I can do.
But
Oh, me.
they don't need to talk.
I this,
But you know what would be really
no, they don't.
convenient right now? Oh, well,
Uh-huh.
yeah, but I was gonna say if like
More beer?
Godzilla flew there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I mean, he believes he can fly.
he made a deal with Satan to give up his power to fly in order to speak. It's like the Little Mermaid, except like fucking stupid.
I just wonder if he just can't, shoot the atomic breath long enough to fly that long of a distance.
Stop trying to like rationalize it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should just recognize that he only flies when it's convenient for one story, and then they all realized it was dumb and never used it again.
Oh, they used it again. Oh, they used it again. I mean, differently. But they used it again.
Oh, you're talking about the Megalon flying. That's differently.
Yeah, it's differently.
No, that's just a drop kick. He knows
Wouldn't
Kung
it be
Fu.
Kaiju Fu?
No, it's Kung Fu. They revealed that he knows Kung Fu in Zone Fighter. I think.
I'm just gonna pretend like that you didn't just say that. I thought I was gonna say it's all going absolutely to shit. Dude, 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 dude,
Bum,
dude,
bum,
dude,
bum,
dude,
bum,
dude,
bum,
dude,
bum,
dude,
bum, 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 bum,
dude.
bum, 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 bum. The lag makes us both like drag. Like I instinctively try to match you because you're a little bit behind me, and then you try to match me because I'm a little bit behind you, and then I had to like bang on my chair to keep tempo. That's the most musicianship I've used in 6 months. I take that back. I gave like a cello lesson over Zoom like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, starting to wonder if Godzilla would just side with the giant cockroaches.
I would if I was at this point. He just keeps getting his ass kicked, and just join the bad guys. Like what? Like really? What's in it for
He doesn't really
Godzilla
like
to actually
King Ghidorah.
fight these battles?
That's
Yeah,
fair.
but
He can he can kill King Ghidorah and take his place.
but why die on this hill? Why not just be like, man, I'd do better. I'd do better if I was with you all.
Rawr.
Real alright.
Rawr. Rawr. Gay
Despite
noises.
the last movie, this is the first one where he like actively shows up mainly to be the hero. Like seriously hero. You know what I mean?
I know
Yeah.
what you mean.
Oh god.
This I'm leaving.
No, not the sphere.
Ow.
Yep, he's the intimidating new villain.
Not in my ear. Dick.
Ear dick.
Not in my ear, Dick.
That's like my least favorite dick.
Well, now we know you have a scale of dicks.
For once, a banana is not that bad of a reference point.
Oh. Where's Angerus? I just see Godzilla, Ghidorah, and Gigan.
Angerus just showed up to watch.
You know what would be really nice to have right now? Rodan.
The ability to fly.
I'm gonna do a Highway 47 first for me and get up and take a piss. I'll be back. Keep playing.
Shaggy B using the bathroom reminded me that
Yeah,
I
me
need
too.
to
This
open
is my
another
last
drink.
one. Now just toss Angerus right at him.
That's not a bad battle strategy.
If I'm ever in a Godzilla suit and you're in an Anguirus suit, I'm just gonna pick you up and like toss you at whoever I'm fighting.
Well, I now know what to avoid.
I like how the music's turned down since they're far away from the battle.
I can't even hear it. Did they drive into town to
and
buy
a
rope?
scuba tank.
Like, why did they not have that on them? Or at least in the trunk of the car?
Good. Oh, for a second there, I thought they had like a cymbal that they were playing as they were running up. Like, I know they said they were stupid, but oh, it's not a scuba tank, it's a helium or hydrogen tank. Like, you know what would be smarter? They could like
Just leaving?
use the steers.
It worked out so well last time. This is completely nonchalant, like completely invisible.
Okay, so they're
All right, anything matter while I was gone?
Nothing really matters in this big, dumb, stupid world of Godzilla.
The tank has a balloon. They filled like hydrogen or helium up, and they're like, floating a balloon up through the window. That's their secret. Nobody will notice plan.
That's plan 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is like their stealthy plan?
Yeah, this is the escape plan.
Oh.
A secret balloon with a rope attached. Flying it up to the eye of the fake Godzilla statue.
Okay.
They're gonna
and then
zip
what
line
happens?
down carefully. One at a time. Stealthily.
Did you...
Oh no, their tiny figures are getting away!
Whee!
Oh.
Let's go, man! It's groovy over here. Oh, damn. Send the spheres!
All right.
All right.
What? Oh, they're dead.
What? Well, movie's over. Okay, that was fun, guys. Join us next. Oh, wait. Just explain their way out with, boy, if we'd been in that car.
It's a good thing we had just random other people in the nearby area.
It's a good thing Deus Ex to the hell out of our Machina. With me having to tie my shoe, or don't show the people what happened or anything.
Ow!
Oh!
Slow down the footage! Slow down the footage!
Oh no, that bridge.
Not the bridge!
Railroads!
Not the bridge!
I just remember my laptop has brightness control. Now I can see. Although now his lab coat's just brighter.
You've done it to yourself.
This is... Oh, well, now we know the victory conditions for this fight. All right.
Ow!
Oh, not in the chin. Oh, my face.
Uh,
Oh, help.
I
Hey,
was
Godzilla.
moving.
Hurt them, please. I wonder if Gigan knows
Ow.
where he's pointing. Nice. Can't play hot potato with a laser.
What was that motion?
I think he was trying to clap and then noticed he didn't have hands.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your. Oh,
If you're happy and you know it, awkwardly
Clack,
flail your
clack.
hooks.
Ow!
Oh,
Ow! Oh, not my crotch!
it was nice of them to take the time to throw rocks. One per head.
If
Oh,
one of your three heads has a
Clap your
concussion,
hands. It's sad because you're at the...
head, shoulders, head and head, head and head, head, shoulders, head and head, head and head, head and neck and neck and head, head, shoulders, neck and head, head. Stop them.
Did you just say Godzilla?
Godzilla. El Godzilla. Dude, I really want to watch this movie in Spanish now. Es El Godzilla. ¿Por qué?
Yeah.
Is that racist? Okay.
yeah.
Go Space Chicken. Oh, ow.
Oh, he bleeds now. He never bled before. What the fuck?
This movie was originally rated G.
In defense of that, the rating system of the time only had G, PG, and X.
It was upgraded to PG in 2004.
I believe that. Like one blood splatter is probably about a PG.
Ow.
But yeah, at the time that would have made sense. PG at the time would have covered PG-13 and R today. So
Ow.
that is kind of a...
It's nice to know that Dracofunk is a half a second ahead of me on the video. It was nice hearing "ow" and then seeing Godzilla get hit.
I'm bleeding. Let me slap my eyes out.
Oh, I'm high.
Finally
That thing's ugly!
finally a female.
I've been so lonely
Ow.
since my
Not
wife
my
died
eyes.
in 1954. Oh, just like my wife!
Man, divorce for a Godzilla is like really intense.
Laser divorce.
Wouldn't it be laser radar
Coming
divorce?
soon to Real TV.
Yeah, you can hear the laser radar divorce coming a mile away.
Honestly, I think if laser radar divorce was involved, we probably wouldn't hear it coming from a mile away.
What the are these people doing?
Boxes, man.
Moving.
Did
They're trying to counter the spheres with cubes.
That's a better plan than what I was thinking. No, seriously, like, did something happen that I missed that explains what
No.
we saw with the people in the boxes?
Nope.
Ow.
All right. Oh, the same eye! Oh, God! At least you didn't hit the other one.
Angerus?
Thing you have armor.
Uh, uh, how about no? Just, no, no thanks. I'm not into it.
Love how Angerus is
No.
clearly just a dude on all fours.
Yeah. Angerus is just kind of the dude of the Godzilla series.
I really... Are those just boxes that say TNT on the side?
Yeah.
I am really surprised it doesn't like say Acme on the side of it.
That's what the top word is in Japanese.
Why is it always in the dick? Oh,
Ah, no. Lasers to the
more
dick.
blood!
Oh, jeez.
An inconspicuous stack of boxes. Don't worry about it. What was the
you'll see.
point of the poster?
Because they're cockroaches, you know.
Some wily...
Yes, yes, it is.
Wily Coyote ass fuck right here.
Why do you have to go down and get them? Why can't you just like wait for them to come up?
Well, they'll take the elevator down, don't worry.
I see.
Oh, they really did counter the sphere with cubes.
Can I point something out? That girl
Please,
is
point
wearing
away.
the same clothes she's worn this whole movie.
Uh-huh.
View! The most emotional thing in this movie is a cockroach dying.
Yeah. A giant space
Alright,
cockroach.
I'm pissed.
Who blew up my wife?
I'm done with this Yeah, that will turn out better. Wait a minute. I'm gonna say Godzilla's not, like, doing great.
Oh no. But he has like 38 more movies to star
I mean,
in.
he's overselling a little bit, granted, but, you know, it's alright.
You know, you take a laser to the dick and tell me how much you're going to oversell it.
That's a fair point. Particularly if there's both, like, radio and sound involved in that laser.
Screw you! Ooh. Oh no. Not like this. Oh, okay. I thought he was giving him the buzzsaw teabag.
Ow! Ow!
Instead, he's just poking him in that same eye. Hmm.
Whee!
Whoa! Oh, my love, revitalize me. Oh, wait. Wait, huh? What? Brunhilde! You killed Brunhilde!
What?
What? Oh, okay. That was all the explanation we needed. Got it.
They killed his only love. It's a love story. This movie is a love story. It's just don't question it. It's a love story.
Gyrate. He's right there. Gyrate.
Oh, I guess I could do something.
Yep, he's strong again.
Um, 20,000 leagues under the cubes. Ow! I punched the cylinder. It hurt.
Get him. I don't,
I don't know who you're rooting for right now. One of you get the other one. Somebody, please, victory. Angerus, please do something.
What do I do? I don't know. What do I do? I don't know. What do I do? What do you think I do? I don't know.
Bite
What do
the
you think I do?
tail.
I don't know. What do I do? What do I do? Ow! Some of me hurts.
Since he has, like, multiple tails, do you think only one head feels each tail? Or
I think I asked that question in the first movie because it's not divided
Oh.
evenly. It's 2 tails and 3 heads. So how would it split?
maybe the middle head doesn't feel tail?
No.
Maybe the middle head
there's
controls
a-
the legs.
Middle head controls something else.
The mysterious third tail.
Whee!
Lower nose.
The lower horn. Oh. Stupid cars topography.
Reverse
Bonsai!
cowgirl girl.
Punch.
Oh, wait.
Punch. Don't punch the steel part. Punch the fleshy part.
casually walk away, I guess.
Braid the shit out of you. Right in the armpit. Armpit.
He doesn't have arms. How would he have armpits?
I choose not to answer that question. I plead the fifth.
Throw him.
Throw him.
A what?
Throw
Throw
him.
him. Oh, I have to talk more.
What? Oh, man. That was a fantastic move.
The strings are better
Wait,
in the
that
soundtrack
bridge
than some
again.
previous ones. Man.
Monsters hate
I
bridges.
found like a really cool like stone bridge today that I didn't know existed. And I was like, but I was in like a mad like rage and I was driving like a maniac, and so I didn't stop to like take a picture.
What?
It's heads lock.
What?
Heads lock.
Heads lock.
I know,
It's hitting
but
him with the spikes.
Beep, beep,
Suplex.
beep.
Yeah. Oh, bigger suplex.
Suplex, yeah.
You get Gordon Soley to call this movie. A third
Heads lock.
suplex. Oh God, he'll never get up from that. Cover him.
That actually looks really painful.
Really does.
Nope.
I should have kicked him in the dick instead. Oh wait, Gigan has thrusters.
Right, that's how he flew in.
Okay. I didn't notice the thrusters before.
Space chicken, space thrusters.
Chicken tonight. Like space chicken tonight.
And Godzilla's like, "Hey, yeah, you better run." Yeah, yeah,
When I learned how to fly,
yeah. Yeah, serves you right.
and they were never heard from again.
All right, Larry, let's go home.
Is that Anguirus' real name, Larry?
It is.
Larry Anguirus Stevenson. Like a perfect piece of dead ass.
I just want him to be like walking away, giving everybody the finger. Turn around and death breath them all.
That doesn't happen until like Godzilla 2000.
Do it. There he goes.
Oh yeah, the like. Oh, I thought the camera was going to just go right down his throat. Like it was going right toward.
Diddle-it.
boom, 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 boom. Chicka-doom, 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 chicka-doom,
Doom, doom, boom, 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 boom.
chicka-doom, 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 chicka-doom. He rode a blazing saddle. He something. They said Megalon. Oh, the Rising Sun. I get it. It's like a Western, but it's an Eastern because it's Japan, and that's the land of the rising sun. So they go off into the rising sun instead of the setting sun, because it's like backwards and like it's a parody, because like the Westerns, they go to the okay.
Just keep it up. I wanted it to last for like 20 more minutes, and then the video cuts
No, they
off.
cut to a blue screen. I can't keep going.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
It's their fault. All right, have fun.
So
Yep.
I don't want to diss on Dracofunk's air quotes favorite movie, but
well, we need to ask him.
It was Godzilla on Monster Island, but Godzilla didn't spend a lot of time on Monster Island.
No, he didn't. What we need to figure out is like why he said that was his favorite, and if he still thinks that.
It was nostalgia.
Well, okay, but maybe he could say that.
He could. Just wait till he's back from his Geloja
right.
break.
I'll let you ask him.
I think he even said it last week when he tried to be like, well, at least next week is Gigan. And I'm like, do you think Gigan's actually better, or do you think you just have nostalgia? And he's like, it's probably just nostalgia.
Fair enough.
Okay, I have a question. Since I couldn't be bothered to actually get any of their names, like, okay, so
I don't give a shit.
We had the characters, and just so I'm clear on this, the characters were Dipshit, the bitch,
Mm-hmm.
Random
bitch.
Girl,
Mm-hmm.
The other woman. Yeah,
that was
Captain
that
Lou
her
Albano
boyfriend or just some dude that she friend zoned.
Oh, hey, I did not view my phone. It took that long to actually make a noise.
he and the other woman. I'm trying to break the habit of saying girl to refer to adult women. I feel like that's a thing I should do. Like, I'm 35. I should stop calling people girls that are like my peers, And she's probably not 35, but she's still clearly an adult. Anyway.
And you wouldn't dock a boat at her, so she's not a peer like that.
Right,
either.
exactly. So, but that woman and Captain Lou Albano had some sort of association. We don't know if it was like a romantic thing. We just know that they were connected in some way.
Okay.
And
I have a counter question.
I'm just
Who cares
just
about the
trying to
humans in a
clarify.
Godzilla movie?
Okay, so it was the random girl and her brother that apparently we found out partway through, like, that he was like lost, and apparently for some reason in the building, which I don't even know why he was there, and I don't care. Yeah.
Oh, that was that guy? He was her brother?
The guy that they were saving was the brother.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. All right. I didn't understand. I didn't understand who he was or why he mattered.
I mean, I still don't understand. Okay, here's the thing. Other than being her brother, I don't know who he was or.
Okay.
I think they were using his body as a cockroach body, but they didn't kill him to do that. So he was just there.
Maybe he was like supposed to. Like, maybe he was like going to be a host, and they didn't get around to it before he got rescued.
Right. That was the idea.
We're now literally projecting our imagination of what could make this a good movie into what we saw.
So, Dracofunk, would you say this was your favorite Godzilla movie?
But here's what I can say.
Okay.
That it interested me enough that I kept watching. This wasn't like
that's fair.
My favorite one, but it was. I'll always have a warm place in my heart for it because it was interesting enough, especially at the time, and I was bored enough that I had a good time watching it.
I had a good time watching it, but I just enjoy these movies for the crap they are. As long as that stupid little potato isn't in it, I can usually enjoy them.
I mean, they did show him a little bit.
Nope. Blocked it out. Didn't happen.
I did.
Stock footage doesn't count.
Okay. I mean, it wasn't terrible.
You know, there are ways to objectively measure the quality of a movie, and I don't think any of them are applicable because nothing makes sense anymore. And to that end, I give this potato out of space rocket.
Potato out of space rocket. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.